Hello, and welcome to a very special Geek&Stein. We've got beer, sushi, and all this cool geekery. I'm Justin.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Meg.
And this
is
Geek&Stein.
So, we went to Ohayocon.
Yes.
And I was the only one that was excited about being there. Let's just talk about that.
And that's a lie.
It's a lie?
And yet it's kind of true. Just a little.
You were real excited about being there. I think a lot of people that we were there with were real excited to go to dinner after.
Yes. Yes.
I went on Friday night with you guys and then some other friends, Brian Jasper, who's usually a part of this, and he's not here this time. But they went with us, people who were newbies, if you will, to the anime con scene.
They were in for quite the shock and treat. The energy of the place, seeing all the people with just awesome outfits that they've spent months and weeks on putting together, the talent, and just everyone having a good time and having fun.
I think our buddy Mark came, him and his wife, and I think Mark really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think he was having a pretty good time, but Brian seemed scared.
A little bit.
He seemed a little scared. You're at your first Ohayocon.
Yeah.
And
this is me at my first Ohayocon.
Yeah. After being sick.
When I hear loud things, I am scared somebody's attacking me.
Yeah.
I'm very intimidated right now.
So,
Seriously, I've never seen a grown man that scared before. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was really fun for me because it was my first time being at Ohayocon.
so you haven't been to Ohayocon before?
Never been
It was
before.
our first
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool. That explains a lot, because Megan was kind of... She was kind of full tilt Friday night. She was
It's like,
kind
where
of
are we going? There's
like a-
more to do.
Yeah.
a kid in an anime.
Everybody
story,
kept
if you
sitting
will.
down and being like, when are we going to go to dinner? And I was like, well, I'm going to go down here and look real quick. And that was my code for, I'll be gone for 2 hours. Y'all sit and stew.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I wanted to see everything.
You touched on something good. Ohayocon, it's rooted in anime and manga, but it's kind of grown.
And it's
since then.
funny prospectively, because Meg's probably maybe the biggest anime fan of us all.
I'm not sure that's saying much, but okay.
But because I would say that you're, you got some anime that you like.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
My
maybe-
stuff is old school.
I think I'm maybe more of like an anime acquaintance.
You're like friends on Facebook, but you only met at one party like 3 years ago?
Yeah. Like anime. There are some anime I like. There's like 3. There's like 3 anime I like.
DBZ.
They are, well, and DBZ is one of the ones where it's exactly the reason why probably most anime fans wouldn't consider me an anime fan. Because I'm like, Dragon Ball Z's, yeah, that might be the best anime.
Right.
I like Trigun, you know what I mean? I've been to a lot of cons. We've been to a lot of cons. We did Scarlet Veronica, a comic book miniseries a few years
What's
ago.
that?
What's that? Coming soon. But we did that a few years ago, and we hit some cons. We kind of did the thing where we went to conventions.
They were comic.
And different
You should say, though, they were comic
and that's what I'm getting
conventions.
to. So we've been to a lot of
Okay.
comic book conventions. And I would say that Ohayocon is probably one of the more pop culture-y conventions versus anime conventions. But it was funny prospectively, because I asked our group that we were there with, who none of them had been there, I was like, don't you feel like this is really not that much of an anime convention, more of a pop culture convention? And they were like, no, this is really, really, really anime. And I was like, really? They're like, yeah, this is way anime.
I don't know. I look around the room and I saw Marvel characters.
Lots of Star Wars.
Lots of
Star Wars was hot. And saw Mad Max people, video game people, and
Disney characters. I think we even interviewed
Elsa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she had a little Olaf with her, like a little stuffed Olaf, and she had this beautiful dress that looked
Which
really,
she made herself.
looked right
Which
right on.
I love that. Like, that is my reason for going to a convention. Looking at the costumes, taking photos with people or of people, hearing how they made what they made. That's what I do it for, because it's an art form. And doing makeup and being a makeup artist, I always love seeing people that do face paints and stuff like that. And at this con, there was a ton of that. A ton of people that did face paints and did full-on makeup, which was really rad.
I got a real treat. Megan, on her second day, wore her steampunk Wicket outfit. And as we were doing some video of some folks, I wish I had gotten it on camera. This little girl walks up, and she's dressed like Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
Really?
She's got the hood down, and her hair is shaped like Kylo Ren. She's got her cross lightsaber, and out of the corner of my eye, I see her walk up to Meg, activates her lightsaber, and pokes while saying, "Die, die, die." And she's just smiling ear to ear. She's just having a lot of fun. And I think for a lot of these young folks, it's playtime. Yeah. It's time to dress up and just have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
I never had one of these. Can I try one of these?
Please do. It's definitely one of my favorites. This is the eel. What's the name of it, Meg?
Unagi, I think.
Unagi?
Nigiri?
Nigiri?
No. Unagi.
It's eel. And it's got like this syrupy sauce, this glaze, and it's just, it's so good. Please.
Alright, we're going to try this. And I'd love to tell you that this is sushi from, a really nice sushi restaurant here.
Because it totally is.
In this area. But it's not.
Unfortunately, no.
We got this from Kroger. So we're going to try this.
But they made it fresh.
Yeah.
So it's thinly sliced eel, it's barbecued, and it's got that sweet, smoky glaze to it, and it's good. Just awesome.
It's sushi from Kroger, so it's obviously not going to be the best sushi I've ever had, but it's not bad by any stretch. It's pretty
and
decent.
It's gotten better over the years.
Definitely good.
Yeah, and the price isn't awful.
Guys, I know it's anime Ohayocon talk, but we have to talk about The Force Awakens.
Well, there was...
Legit.
that ties in because there was a lot of Star Wars people at Ohayocon. And I think we even talked to some of the people that were dressed up. One dude had a Kylo Ren costume that was awesome.
He said he made a resin mask,
He made
right?
it all. He made the mask, he made everything.
Yeah.
And that's impressive to me. I can make armor, I can make weapons, but I cannot sew. And the fact that he took the time to make the cloak and the different little panels on the sleeves, awesome.
And I know that it seems that Force Awakens has sort of split fans, if you will.
It really has.
But
I wouldn't call it a
everybody
split.
we talked to said they loved it.
I would call it like a 20-80, not really a split.
Yeah, I think
like
there's a vocal minority.
Yeah.
Everyone that was there, dressed up as the Star Wars characters, said they loved it.
And not just dressed up as Force Awakens characters, but like other people dressed up as regular Star Wars characters. I mean, they were like, we loved The Force Awakens. It's what else could you ask for in a Star Wars movie?
Right.
I kind of feel the same way. Is it perfect? No. Not many movies are. But is it a lot of freaking fun?
Yes, absolutely.
And is it worthy to be in the, halls of Star Wars canonical greatness? Yes.
Absolutely.
I think so.
The reason I was chuckling there is on day 2, a guy dressed up as Kylo Ren, and he was kind of moping around, and then he finally just sat down in the hallway and then wrote out a sign that said, "No one understands me." It was like really sad.
The night before, I saw Kylo Ren, and he was he had his mask off. And as I passed him, he was asking a lot of people, but as I passed him, he was just like, "Have you seen my dad?"
Have you seen my dad? Have you seen my dad?
Nope. And I was just like, "Sorry, man, I haven't seen your dad." And kept on going, Like, I totally didn't get what
You totally thought he was like a lost little kid or something.
Which is like, I don't know what that says about me. I'm like, I don't care about your dad, kid. I'm looking for my friends. But, like, he was doing his bit, and I didn't catch it until about a minute and a half later when I was like, he's doing the... That's funny.
Funny guy.
Well, you guys can totally take my geek card, but up until this year, Star Wars was not really on my top list of things. Like, I saw one of the movies, one of the original 3, when I was a little kid, the one that had the Ewoks in it.
You're more of a Trekker.
I kind of am. I'm more of a Star Trek person. I love Star Trek, and you can side-eye me and eyebrow me all you want, but Star Trek is so awesome. It's really great.
Boring.
Here we go.
But I think when we went to see the film, you were on the edge of your seat.
When we went to go see The Force Awakens, I was like, this is something that grabs my heart. Like, I think for me, it was how they retold the story and yet made it seem like it was a new hope.
Real fresh.
Real fresh still. And then they also brought in the characters that you love. Like,
are you going to cry?
No. Like when Han Solo...
You really do cry at this stuff, don't you? Like,
oh
she was like, I cried when I found out David Bowie died.
Sobbing, and I'll walk in the room.
Captain Janeway got hurt.
What? That's never happened.
Tuvok and Neelix became one.
And they're Tuviks.
And they're going to separate them, but they're going to kill the new guy. I'm like, oh, God.
No spoilers for those of you that have been holding off.
I think for the people who are complaining that it feels too much like A New Hope. Well, I can see that. It didn't bother me much. I kind of felt like it was like the characters were well done enough. Great character development. Just grab you right away. I mean, very quickly in the movie, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good with these characters. Cool,
and you love to hate Kylo Ren. Like, you love him, but you're also like, oh, I hate you so much. But you're supposed to because he's the villain.
I thought he was...
Or a villain, I should say.
I know people are saying he's emo, but man, I thought he was... much more complex than he's not all out bad yet. Like you're seeing his journey. You're kind of seeing him struggle and try to find who he is, and it's as much of the story of his turn, and completion as it is Rey's. Like, I think we're kind of seeing both.
I wanted to just point out, side note, that Jason's crap talking Star Trek, but he was in love with 2 people when he was in high school. 1, Fox Mulder. 2, Captain Janeway.
I liked Voyager. True. What can I say? I did get down on some Voyager.
I did Captain see his screensaver. It was Janeway.
Yeah, I get down on
Did you have a Janeway screensaver?
I have a lot of things Janeway.
You're a nerd.
I was amazed at the outlash of Star Trek fans with the new teaser trailer for the next Star Trek.
Oh yeah, Star Trek. Yeah.
A little too hardcore. It's losing the principles that Star Trek stood for.
Well, for me, it looks a tad generic. It looks a little, like cable TV. For some reason.
I think it's cool that they're bringing in a new type of alien that we've not seen before. That's kind of neat. And she seems to be playing a mainish character, which would be kind of interesting to see them. The
white girl?
The white and black girl, yeah. I think it's cool that they're using this universe to introduce new aliens. I think that's really great. They're not just trying to play off of old time stuff and stuff from back in the day. So.
She looked very out of Guardians of the Galaxy for me.
Yeah.
She kind of did.
Which I'm not mad.
That's a good point. Yeah.
She's very punk. It's probably that time to talk about the. You know how to say this?
I do not.
Regana Yaga.
Possibly.
I'm gonna go with that. Wood-aged Baltic porter. Seventh Son, which is local in Columbus. Very good. I actually liked it as a porter. I like porters. Very rich. You kind of almost described it as, you said, almost chocolate.
Yeah, almost desserty.
I totally agree. Very, very rich. It's got really cool label art.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
A friend of ours actually got to go and work with them doing, I think, some of the bottling or the canning of their beverages. So he said they're really cool local boys. So
shout out to Seventh Son in Columbus, Ohio. Okay, cool. I think that'll do us. So we'll see you next time on Geek&Stein. See you later.